WMB CW21 or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
It's a Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We've got a great show lined up today, a real special guest I'm going to tell you about in a little while. But right now, we got to find out what's going on with the weather because we might be getting some rain soon. Let's check it out, Kevin.
A really nice afternoon. As you can see, gorgeous blue skies, lots of sunshine all around the area on this Tuesday as we head into the afternoon hours, and you can see it here. Gorgeous blue skies out there on the beach. Folks are lining up on the beach getting ready for a really nice day. Temperature wise, it looks really good. 80s on the beach, around 81 to 82 overall. Mid 80s across the PD, 84 in Florence, 75 in Bennettsville. Now, we are seeing some dry conditions right now, but the weather is going to get a little bit wetter as we head into the mid and latter part of this week. Not an all-out washout with your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but we will have slightly higher chances for some showers and thunderstorms. So we'll have more wet days than dry days coming up for the second half of this week as well as into your weekend. Here's what to expect today. Through the afternoon, we'll have a stray shower thunderstorm across the PD. This is going to be the best scenario, the best window for a shower storm to develop before sunset. And we'll look for a mainly dry night, Tuesday night into your Wednesday. And as we wake up and jumpstart our Wednesday, perhaps hump day for some of you, we'll look for an isolated or stray shower west of I-95, mainly dry. No major concerns for your morning commute. And we will continue with widely scattered showers. Pretty much can fire up anywhere tomorrow afternoon, especially during the heating of the day. Some of them may produce isolated heavy downpour, so keep an eye out for some of those small clusters for your Wednesday afternoon. This afternoon, mid and upper 80s across the PD at about 84. Right now in Florence, we'll gain another few degrees there and about 2 or 3 more degrees along the beaches for daytime highs. Maybe a little breezy at times this afternoon. This is a look ahead. The Carolina Country Music Festival is happening this weekend. Everyone's lining up for the event. We will have some showers in the forecast for the big concert right there on the beach in Myrtle Beach. Can't wait for it. Nice temperature wise, but we'll have to keep an eye out for some of those showers and storms. Still plenty of dry time for the main events. We'll continue with rain chances throughout your extended Grand Strand 10-day forecast. Temperatures are not going to change really from one day to the next. Mid 80s overall across the PD, low 90s. That's going to be the threshold between now and a week from tomorrow.
All right, thanks a lot, Kevin. Let's look at a rundown right now. The Hollywood Minute, joke of the day today. You're going to enjoy that, I'm sure. Video of the day, celebrity birthdays. One of your celebrities may be having a birthday. We'll tell you about it. Today's guests, we've got a full studio, but a special guest, a gentleman that was there at D-Day 75 years ago. We're going to talk with him and other guests this morning. Right now, Hollywood Minute.
No, whatever it is, Shell, no. Trust me. You're gonna build a car to beat Ferrari with a Ford. Correct.
Bourne and Batman battle the best race cars in the world in the first trailer for Ford v Ferrari. Car designer Matt Damon teams with driver Christian Bale in an attempt to top the Italians at the 24 Hours of Le Mans endurance race. The film, based on a true story, opens in November.
Can't wait around anymore for this to happen.
A second Oscar for Geena Davis. The actress is set to receive the Academy's Jean Hersholt Award for her humanitarian work. Also receiving Governor's Awards at a ceremony in October, writer and director David Lynch, actor Wes Studi, who'll be the first Native American performer to receive an Oscar, and Seven Beauties director Lena Wertmuller, the first woman ever Oscar nominated for directing.
We should be playing 20,000 seaters.
Here's your first look at Rolling Thunder Review, a Bob Dylan story by Martin Scorsese. The Oscar-winning filmmaker crafted the documentary/concert film about the legendary musician's 1975 tour, which includes Dylan's first on-camera interview in more than a decade. The film hits Netflix and select theaters June 12th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Hey, my name is Keith, and this is the joke of the day.
Boo! Is that a Keith Slamming t-shirt?
So I remember when Cecil was in radio, he had this contest. He was like, the next 3 callers that use the word beans correctly get to win a prize. So the first caller calls up, and he's like, my father cooks beans. He's like, that's great, yes. Next caller calls in, and she goes, my mother grows beans. He's like, that's perfect. Last one rounds it up, and they all get a prize. Third caller calls in, and he says, we're all human beings.
Ha! Got him!
All right, Keith, good job. Joke of the day. All right, let's get on with something right now. Let's look at this video of the day now. A different kind of chase here. Check out this video of a Michigan man going on a jog and 3 deer that decided to run with him. Jared Ween was out for a run at Oak Park Sunday when the deer came out of nowhere and joined in. They were keeping pace, so he broke out his camera. And when he stopped, they stopped. When he turned, they turned. For about a mile, Ween said the deer were great running mates, but he's not sure if he's ever had a workout partner with so much energy before. How about that? All right, let's talk about where I get all my clothes from. You're getting ready for the beach. Listen to this, haberdashery right over there in Conway. They've got a little bit of everything. How about the latest in swimwear? Yes, sir. They've got floral to patriotic and all the accessories like colorful towels, all kinds of sunglasses, hats, and of course, Southern Tide sandals. Need a great t-shirt? How about Southern Tide? Johnny O and Southern Point, just to name a few. And from that special occasion, don't forget, like weddings, there's a large selection of tuxedos and suits. The Haberdashery Men's Clothing in Conway, your one-stop shop for your man. All right, I got a special birthday today. My grandson, Tucker. There he is right there, little Tucker. He is turning 10 years old today. He's graduated from the 3rd grade. And next month, Vera, my granddaughter, will turn 12 years old. So how about that? Happy birthday, Tucker. And I'll be calling you later today, and I hope you got all those gifts I sent you. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, and this is International World Hug Day. Hug Your Cat Day. I'm sorry, I missed it out. And it's also Old Maid's Day. Birthdays, 1975, 44-year-old Russell Brand. Forgetting Sarah Marshall and get him to the Greek. Let's see, bedtime stories, a video journalist also for MTV. And in 1975, she's 44 too, Angelina Jolie won Academy Award for Girl Interrupted. Other movies, Tomb Raider, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. She studied to become a funeral director before she moved into movie star. 1978, 41 years old, Robin Lord Taylor. Yes, he plays Oswald Cobblepot in the series Gotham. Films include, he was on Law and Order, and I like him. He does a great job on that show. Today in history, let's look at it. 1984, Bruce Springsteen released his Born in the USA album. That was in 1984. 1992, the U.S. Postal Service announced that people preferred the younger Elvis stamp than the older one. They did a vote on that. All right, today from the Know-It-All department, where we learn something every day, crazy things that rich people spend their money on. Listen to this now. Mike Tyson once reportedly dropped an estimated $2.2 million on a 24-karat gold bathtub. 2.2. 24-karat gold. I just wonder how that feels. It feels any different from taking a bath in a regular one? I don't know. That's it from the Know-It-All department today. We got a great show lined up, some fun stuff. Stick around. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Grand Strand Humane Society. And on Tuesday, Kathy said, it's 2 for Tuesday. She's got 2 with her today.
Yes,
now, who do we have, Kathy?
Okay, this is Daisy.
Okay, Daisy.
And this is Coco.
Coco.
Doesn't Daisy look like a Disney dog?
She does. Now they get along so good.
Well, they're a bonded pair, and they have to go together, and that's why I brought them both today. So they need to go together, and their adoption fees are waived. So with the right applicant who wants two wonderful, fantastic, wonderful dogs who love to play, and they're a little jumpy right now.
So there's no cost for adopting these.
Correct, that's right.
So if you're looking for adopting a pet or two, you could go down to Humane Society
just
today.
As easy as one.
And y'all open 7 days a week. Tell people that.
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week. Monday, of course, obviously 7 days a week, and then from 12 to 5, and we have extended hours till 7 o'clock on Thursdays and Fridays.
Well, that's
good.
And
so these guys are 8 years old apiece, and they're potty trained. They're just the nicest dogs ever. So we hope somebody will come by and take them.
Kathy, you can't take them home. You have enough now.
I
just want you to know that. All right. Anything else going on this weekend real quick?
No, nothing this weekend.
Everything's good?
We just need some donations, that's all.
Got it. All right. Go by to Humane Society and check them out. They're ready to go home.
They're definitely
2 for Tuesday. All right. Thanks,
Thank
Kathy.
you very much.
All right. We got more coming up. We'll be right back. All right, a World Elderly Abuse Awareness event is coming up June 15th. The local event is going to be here in Myrtle Beach on June the 12th. That'll be held at, is that right?
13th.
June 13th, okay. It'll be held at the Strand Senior Center.
That's correct.
All right, we got Stephanie with us now. Let's talk a little bit about this. Now, what are we talking about on this?
So what World Elder Abuse Awareness Day is, it's a national event. There's events throughout the country, and it's basically informing the community that it's our responsibility as a community to prevent and be aware of elder abuse and the possibilities of elder abuse, and to protect our loved ones who might be vulnerable to it. So, as our parents get older, making sure you have the right documents in place, making sure they have the right caregivers, those types of things.
That's right. Now, we do read about, abuse in some homes, and, this is something that's sad, but it happens.
It does. It happens. I see it a lot. I'm a staff attorney at South Carolina Legal Services. We're a statewide nonprofit law firm. We provide free legal services to low-income individuals in our community here in South Carolina. As you can imagine, we see a lot of abuse situations, not only elder abuse, but domestic violence as well. But elder abuse can be very difficult. Sometimes they're isolated from their loved ones, or isolated from assistance or help, or from the right people.
All right, now you're an attorney, and there's a website that these people can go to look for help, right?
Correct. Our website, if you're interested in getting some assistance.
There it is right there.
Our website is lawhelp.org. It will give you information about our organization, as well as how to get assistance in a variety of civil legal areas, and how to contact us and complete an application.
All right, now June 13th, who's invited to this event at the Grand Strand Senior Center?
It's open to the public. It's from 8:30 to 12:30. We are partnering with the Horry County Council on Aging. Yeah. And it's open to the public. Everyone's invited.
Everyone.
We have a big crowd, hopefully. That we can hold up to 400 people. So
that's
great.
A
lot of speakers.
Stephanie, thank you so much for coming out from Charleston to talk with us about this, because we need to look at it and make people aware
Thank you so
of
much.
this.
Thank you so
much. Okay. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And do you like cookouts? Well, listen to this. Movie night and cookout night at the ballpark in Myrtle Beach is set for Friday night at 7. Now, the event is to raise money to help individuals with autism and intellectual disabilities. All right, let's start off with Jamie here now. First off, I want to know what the movie is.
So we're going to be showing Incredibles 2.
Hey, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We are partnering with the Grand Strand Miracle League, SOS Healthcare, and Grand Strand Down Syndrome Society to provide this event for families of those with disabilities.
Now, y'all have had this event before.
This is actually the first time we'll all be collaborating. Yeah, it's exciting.
Y'all are always doing stuff to make people aware of what's going on. And this is a time for all these people to get together, for their kids that have autism, and and help them out.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We between the three organizations, we serve a lot of the same kind of population, similar disabilities, but there are families who may only receive services from one of us, so we just kind of want to get everybody together and let them know what is available in the area for them. So we're having the movie night beginning at 6 is the cookout, and then the movie will show at dark.
All right, now you're raising money. What does it cost for this? How are you doing this?
It's actually free for the families.
Oh,
yeah.
Free for the families, okay.
Yeah.
And you're looking for any people to help sponsor it, or what are you looking for?
No, we're not looking for sponsorships.
Really?
We're just inviting the families out so that we can, get them together, tell them about what we're doing, and that they can meet other families and form supports.
That's the important part, meeting families and getting support from everybody. It makes it a lot simpler for these people.
It does, it does. It's always good to have, you know, friends and support that understand what you're going through and can help kind of walk you through and navigate what you're going through.
How long have you been dealing with all this? How long have you been in charge of this?
I've been with SOS for about 5 years, actually.
5 years?
Yeah.
And you like it, huh?
I do.
You feel like you get a great accomplishment when you're helping people like that.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of different things for families and programs for all ages. So you really get to see the development of everybody that we serve, which is really awesome.
All right, y'all got anything else coming up anytime soon? This is coming up, let's see, Friday night.
That is this Friday night at 6, and then we'll actually be having a car wash at our clinic on June 22nd.
June 22nd, where?
At our clinic on 21st Avenue near the Department of Health.
Okay, down at the car wash.
Yeah.
Help you raise money. It takes a lot of money to support a program like this.
It does. We're a nonprofit, so a lot of our programs rely on donations, grants that we apply for, and fundraisers.
Well, you do a great job. All right, Friday night, football, baseball field right here in Myrtle Beach. Go out and learn something about autism and intellectual disabilities.
Yeah.
Jamie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We've got a special guest coming up. Normandy's celebrating 75 years this Thursday. We've got a special guest that was there. That's coming up next. Our special guest, Lieutenant Colonel Leonard Gardner here. Thursday, June 6th, of course, is the 75th anniversary of D-Day, and this is the day that troops crossed the English Channel and landed on the beaches of Normandy. During World War II, this man was there. Colonel, let's talk a little bit about that day. What happened that day?
Well, of course, we were in the LCVPs, which were small landing craft. LCVPs, landing craft vehicle personnel. And I had 31 men on my boat. And the instructions were, when the boat hits the beach, the ram comes down, run straight. Don't zigzag, run straight for the sand dunes. Most of us were so glad to get off the boat because we were throwing up on each other. It was sickening.
Wow.
Because we'd never been on a boat. Many of us hadn't been on a boat before, except the big ocean liner when it took us from the States over to England. But most of the time it was the fact that we were just throwing up and saying, get us off the boat, hit the beach, let's go.
You lost a lot of friends that day.
No.
You didn't?
That day, not too many that day.
Not too many that day,
No.
but there were a lot of people dying when they hit the beach.
Yes, well, I was on Utah Beach, which was lightly defended. Didn't have as many as they did on Omaha Beach. Omaha Beach had lost between 2,500 and 4,000 men, but on my beach was only about 800.
How old were you then?
22.
22 years old?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
97.
97 years old. It's amazing to hear a man talk about those experiences. And liberating, you know, when you did this, we're talking about thousands of men lost their lives, but Western Europe was liberated. That's the great thing about this.
That was the purpose for being there, yes.
Could you tell anybody about it before you went? Could you tell your friends or wife or anything?
No, we didn't know. First of all, we only had very scattered information. We didn't have a long period of time between the time they told us we were going in. Yeah. We knew there was going to be an invasion. We didn't know where or when until the last few days. And then they had us with maps and everything in a war room like.
Were you scared when you hit the beach?
You bet I was.
Yeah,
if you weren't scared, you were dumb.
That's right. You had a lot of firing. I got to talk about your book here. All right, let's show them your book. This is called The Dancing Sailor, The Life and Times and Travels as Remembered by Leonard Gardner. All right, now where can they find this?
It's personal. It's published personally. Only I have it.
So if they'll get in touch with me, I will tell you how to get in touch with this and get one of these books.
Yes, you can.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you, congratulations for being here, and thanks for making it.
Thank you. Thank you
can be here with us. We appreciate it. You're heading to Charleston Thursday.
Yes.
That'll be down there Thursday.
Yes.
For a big celebration.
10:30.
All right. Thanks, Colonel. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
What a great show today. We enjoyed having the Colonel on with us. He'll be down Thursday in Charleston for another big event. 97 years old. It was an honor for me to interview him. Amanda hopefully will be back tomorrow and we'll get the show rolling again. A lot more guests tomorrow. You'll learn what's going on in this area. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. See you Wednesday.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.